we are back. This little guy here, a lot of people didn't really take to him, but a lot of people did. Squeaks from the Transformer movie. I have the other Squeaks, the original toy that came out, and it was a lot to be desired. And then I saw this one for the Lowski Woski. And ain't nothing like finding something that looks like it came right out of the movie for cheap. So, this guy is so much fun to animate. I love doing stop motion with it. And I just like the way it look in the movie, how fiddly and clumsy and all of that. It make me think of Bumblebee. But the fact that I don't remember seeing it transform in the movie, but it turns into a moped. And I always like mopeds. I remember my uncle gave me a moped. And so, he had the moped when he was little. So he's riding his moped, and I used to see him cool riding the moped. Then he gave me the moped when I got older, and he moved. So he gave me the moped. So I had the moped, and I'm riding this moped all the time. So my other uncle came to visit us. This is the coolest, funniest story in the world. But he came to visit us, and when he came to visit us, we stayed in the country, dirt road, long dirt roads, big yards, them yards that any kid would love to not cut on the weekends. We had one of those with the push mower. But I had this moped I used to ride. So he came, he saw me, they would see me riding the moped. He's like, man, I want to ride that moped. Okay, do it then. So he, rode in a little circle. Yeah. He's like, okay. Then he was like, hey, I'm about to ride up the driveway. I'll be back. I'm about to ride around the block. So he rode around, rode up, and came, rode out the yard, rode around, and came back. But when he was coming up the driveway, all we heard was, and we all looking, because, he was a little older. And instead of him hitting the brakes, he hit the brakes, but he hit the front brakes. And all we saw was and this is like in when it was dark, it was like 9:00. So all you saw was the headlight and the bike just fall on the ground, and he was in the air. And it looked like he was in the air for slow motion. Like, it looked like he was in the air. And then hit the ground. And we all was like, oh no, he got hurt here. Is he okay? And then he did it like, and everybody was dying laughing. So, because he was all right, but that's my moped story. My uncle had that. And so we used to call him Superman because he was on that moped. If we'd have had Instagram back then, boy, I would have been viral off of that video. But, that's my moped story. But anyway, back to the movie. I like Squeaks, and like every now and then messing around with this little guy. I be kind of forgetting where stuff go at. I kind of hold up. Now this part right here is a little tricky. Let me get my. Okay, get in there. There you go, some way. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, but what's the story? Most of our Transformers that we have, it comes or it's something that it reminds us of something from our childhood. What's something that you have a Transformer that reminds you from, what does a Transformer you have remind you from your childhood? It's crazy. Times are different. Everybody playing video games now. A lot of kids not riding mopeds or motorcycles or mini bikes. They're like, what's a mini bike? So a lot of kids not doing that no more. They're playing games. But then when you think about it, I remember doggone Mario Brothers came out. I remember we got an Atari, and we got an Atari. I think we got it for Christmas. It was like broke like 2 weeks after. We had to take it back to the store. But then we got that Nintendo had the Mario Brothers. Oh my goodness, them graphics were epic. and you know, NBA Jam on the Sega and all of that stuff. But those games didn't have nothing on the games that's out now. I couldn't imagine being a kid playing a video game now. Why in the world would they play with a toy, with a transformer at that? But hey, it's all right. You know, I see a lot of people be like, the kids these days don't play with toys. Man, listen, they do what they do. They enjoy themselves. I enjoy myself. You know, the crazy thing, ain't nothing gonna happen, but you know, long after we're gone, because we can't take these things with us, then they'll remember the things that we like, and they'll say, hey, that was cool. I remember my father used to like this. Or I remember my mother used to like Barbie dolls. Or I remember this Transformer from. So they may then start hunting at the ripe young age of 45 themselves for things that reminded them of us. You know, but it is what it is. Well, not necessarily 45, you know, might be older. But whatever, or younger. I don't know. But yeah, this is a cool Transformer. I wish he would have done some more stuff in the movie, and that big cannon was hilarious. Like, why they had to make his arm look that big? Like, that strong arm. But it looks so like detailed, like the other squeaks. Not to knock it, this not a bash session. I liked it and it was cool. I still like it. It has a certain simplicity about it. But this one, it like you can hear it crank. Now the accessories that came with it, I don't understand that at all. I don't understand that little bass. I don't understand that bass at all. But and I think it's like a little gun or cannon or something on the base, but I don't understand that. They could have kept that. They could have given us something else with this, but it is what it is. I like it. It's fun. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have it and you like it, get one. They cheap. Cheap. Yeah, look at that. Now you can't see it, but on the back it say "Wash Me," but you probably can't see that. But it's like "Wash Me in dirt." You know how you go by somebody's car and you write "Wash Me" on the window. I never did it because I ain't never was into touching people's cars because I didn't want nobody to touch my car. But people seem to do it. Well, some people I guess do it to their own car. I don't know. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we out.